It is now midnight and I'm just getting to writing because I make poor choices. So I just edited 2 videos and they were longer. Ow, I poked my eye. They were longer ones, so I think I'm just going to be doing kind of like 2 a day until I catch up, which I'm only a couple days behind, so it really shouldn't take that long, but I obviously couldn't edit this weekend. So yeah. I'm gonna finish chapter 7 tonight, so I'll probably be up for a couple more hours. And basically the plan is to do a chapter every single night. I'm looking at my calendar here. Every single night, and then Saturday I will have the entire day off, which I haven't had a full day to myself. Well, I guess I had one a couple Fridays ago, so like 2 weeks ago. I need to stop complaining. But yeah, I'm so excited. And now I'm making popcorn because I'm exhausted, but if I'm snacking, I stay awake. It's also my tired while driving trick. I have, okay, getting close because I gotta see what to tell you. I have a lollipop in my car. Like, you know those like big lollipops that you like get at the carnival or whatever? I have one of those in my car in the glove compartment. And I had one when I think it started when I was 17. I would keep it in there. I had a huge one. And anytime I felt tired while driving, because I used to, my boyfriend in high school lived really far away, like a 40-minute drive away, and I would drive home really late at night, and I would just like lick the lollipop, and I would stay awake. And so I keep a lollipop at all times in my car. Can you hear me? So that way, if I start to get tired, just pull that bad boy out. And then people are really jealous on the highway. Anyway, so I'm eating popcorn now. Don't judge me. This has not been a good month for my diet. No. It's gonna be like, what the heck are you eating? It's after midnight. I guess I'm kind of reaching a point with my writing too, and maybe you guys have felt this way, where I'm over halfway down on my first draft, obviously, which I talked about a couple days ago, and I just want to finish, and you know, I have a deadline I've set for myself to finish in less than a week, and so I'm reaching the point where I'm writing faster and my chapters are getting much shorter, and I can already tell that they're gonna need some fluffing when it comes to my edits. I'm gonna have to really go in there, and it's like, part of me is like, oh my god, no, just take your time writing, you know, you want to do a good job and like be in the moment the first time, but then I don't know, I just think that I will kind of like going back and making something better versus like, because it is a struggle to get the first draft and like to just say what you're trying to say and tell the story, whereas the second draft, I almost look forward to it more because I'll be able to go back and really, I don't know, bring it to life. And I know I mentioned that before. I guess this is my way of talking to myself that it's okay if I'm starting to feel like the first draft is getting a little bit bare in certain areas. I mean, it's very action-packed, but like I really want to take my time with the characters and developing the characters more and maybe putting more backstory in. I don't know. We'll see. And now that each chapter is a different point of view, I have the desire to do that even more because I want to do the character justice during their chapter. But yeah, I guess that's what next month is for, the next few months. I have a strong feeling that my book isn't going to be ready to query out until the end of the year. I just have this feeling because I want to do a really, really good job, obviously, and I don't want to start sending it out until it is like, until I'm comfortable with it. Not comfortable, because I know you never really feel ready, but like, I want to be proud of it. Because I'm proud of the idea and I'm proud of knowing what it can be. And right now, I think it's good. I don't know. It's hard. Stephen King says you should put your book away for like a good 3 months before you go back to edit it. And I think I'm going to edit it right away, but I'm definitely going to take my time editing it. So I think my goal for the end of the year is to be ready to start querying it out. And I realized the end of the year is only like 4 months away. Oh my god. 2017 went by so fast. Holy crap. Okay, gotta get my popcorn. Also, for the first time, I've started to be able to write with music that has lyrics. And so I have this playlist of all the songs that inspired me while I was coming up with the idea. And so now I've just been listening to it literally on repeat, the same like 15 songs, and writing to it. And I think it's actually like really putting me more in the mood. And I know the song so much by heart anyway that I don't really have to listen to the lyrics anymore. Just thought I'd share. Okay, I'm reaching the point of tired where I'm starting to realize my writing isn't making any sense, and for the life of me, I could not spell one of my main characters' names, so that means I'm going to bed. I think I'm gonna get up, or try to get up like an hour early and finish this up tomorrow morning. It will be like I'm back in school, which is what I used to do all the time. So, and then that way, finish chapter 7 in the morning, finish chapter 8 tomorrow night, Thursday, Friday, chapter 10, maybe even chapter 11 Friday. No, we're just gonna do chapter 10. Let's not get crazy. Let's be realistic. And Saturday, chapter 11, 12. Wait, that's not right. Thursday, 8, 9. Oh, Friday, chapter 9. Guys, I'm dying. And then July 31st will be my birthday. Sounds like a plan. I do think it will be fun to edit this and finish editing it over the winter again, because this entire novel really takes place in the winter, and I have to say it is so weird writing it in the summer when I'm trying to visualize snow and I keep forgetting, and I'll write like, I don't know, there's one scene where I almost mentioned dandelions like in the yard. I'm like, oh my god, Haley, it's like the dead of winter there, like what are you thinking? It's just confusing. I always wondered how authors would like mix up their own book or forget their own book's details. It is so easy to do because you don't have something to like really go back and reference, because it's all, you're creating it. Like you can go back, but everything is just confusing. Anyway, and I do, like I said, I do want to take my time with it. I mean, so often you hear that the first book you publish isn't the first one you've written, because the first one you've written isn't necessarily that good, because it's the first one. But I just have a good feeling about this one, so I'm planning on publishing it, and I want to do a good job. How many times do I have to say that? A lot of times. I'm excited to get the first draft done though, but I'm well aware that it's so only the beginning. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm falling asleep right now. It's crazy. Good night. See you tomorrow.